What up, dímelo, mi gente, que lo que? Y'all already know this is Punsh Unboxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo, shine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take the time to show respect and pay homage to the American Latino hero, the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to explain how important Oscar De La Hoya is and was to the American Latinos. Ladies and gentlemen, Oscar De La Hoya emerged at a time when the American Latinos didn't have an iconic figure. Somebody that motivated us, inspired us, that we can make it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, they treated American Latinos like we're the stepchild in this country. We're the stepchilds to the native countries of our parents, and in America, we like the stepchild. A lot of people don't talk about the history of American Latinos. It's like we needed to find an identity. And when Oscar De La Hoya won that gold medal, and he represented the American flag and the Mexican flag at the same time. But you saw what many of us experienced during that promotion with Oscar De La Hoya and Julio Cesar Chavez. The same thing a lot of American Latino get in our own community. Yo, you're not real Latino. You're not real, let's say Mexican, or let's say like me, my experience. Oh, the Dominicans will say, you're not really Dominican. The Americans would joke on us and be like, go back and swim back, go hit your banana boat, go get your green card, you alien, all the jokes you could think of. We had no identity. It's like with a stepchild to America, the stepchild to our parents' country. And even to today, we're still trying to find the identity, adopting the cultures, or we're dabble culture, the American cultures, the cultures of our parents. And you see, now today in the sport of boxing, the Bam Rodriguez of the world, the Teofimo Lopez of the world, the David Benavidez of the world, the Danny Garcias of the world, the Virgil Ortiz of the world, the Ryan Garcias of the world. And I could keep going on. At a time when there was not really American Latinos representing us, Oscar De La Hoya did it in a big way. And I think this is the reason why I need to speak about this, because I think people don't know how important Oscar De La Hoya truly was to the American Latinos. Oscar De La Hoya for all comers. It felt like Oscar De La Hoya, even that he was already great, always needed to prove that he's greater than. Felt like he always needed to prove and fight more than just himself. And this is something that I'll tell anybody around the world. You need to fight for more than just yourself. Oscar De La Hoya did that. Oscar De La Hoya represented us. Oscar De La Hoya found an identity for us. And we need to understand how important Oscar De La Hoya is. Let me also tell you the resilience of Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya just didn't master the art of boxing, the sweet science in the ring, but he also mastered the business of boxing. Ustedes creen, y'all think that it's easy to be in the position that Oscar De La Hoya is in as a business, as a businessman, as a promoter in this sport of boxing, in this fraternity? Not even Jay-Z with all his money couldn't make it in this business. Not even 50 Cent could have made it in this business. Not even Mike Tyson, his promotional company couldn't make a bit in this business. Oscar De La Hoya has sustained being elite as a promoter, as a businessman in the sport of boxing. Well, you got Eddie Hearns that was born in a silver spoon. He was born into being a promoter. He had the money to succeed. Oscar De La Hoya, compared to Bob Arum, Bob Arum, Don King, and all the promoters, Oscar De La Hoya had to fight with his bare hands, has to risk his life to be successful in the position that he's in right now. And Oscar De La Hoya just didn't break bread with his fellow American Latinos. He broke bread with Bernard Hopkins, and that's why you see him share his company with Bernard Hopkins. Let's not forget when they built Golden Boy Promotion, they had Shane Mosley. Don't forget the Golden Boy UK with Ricky Hatton. Oscar De La Hoya wanted to take over the sport of boxing with the guys They actually risk their lives so that when the young fighters come into the boxing, they look at Golden Boy Promotion and they be like, I could identify with them. Bob Arum can't speak to me. Eddie Hearn can't speak to me. Don King could speak to me. He knows how I feel in the ring and out the ring. And I know that people been wanting to overshadow everything, every great thing that he has accomplished with, what he did and what he's done, whether it's drug abuse, whether it's alcohol abuse, whether that incident when he was with the lady, with the pictures and the lingerie. Yeah, by now, yeah, so we can laugh about that. He could be critiqued by that. He could be shamed by that. But at the end of the day, you cannot put a finger in the sun. You can't block the sun with your finger. He's done a lot of great things in this sport of boxing. He's done a lot of great things in the community. We're not going to overshadow it with that. And ladies and gentlemen, this is also just the definition that he is a human. That he is allowed to F up just like me and you. There's a lot of people that's dealing with things. There's a lot of people that are dealing with drug addiction. There's a lot of people that are dealing with mental health. There's a lot of people that are dealing with anxiety and all that stuff. But guess what? By looking at him and overcoming those things that he have had to overcome, it's also an inspiration and motivation for others that have dealt with the things that he have dealt with in the public eye. That's why we love Mike Tyson today. Because we seen from where he came from to where he's at right now. You think we want to joke around what they dealing in their personal life? If everybody had a microscope in our life, can you imagine what our story, how they would tell our story? But Oscar De La Hoya still handled it like a straight up G. Like a man, like a warrior. He fights in and out the ring. At the end of the day, he represents the American Latinos. Not only the American Latinos, but fighters all over the world in and out the ring. He's fought in the ring and he's fought the business outside of the ring. Ustedes creen que es fácil to be Oscar De La Hoya. And he'll still crack a smile. And he still stay in shape. And he still do the things to let the people know that you got to keep on going, got to keep on fighting. And that's the identity of the American Latinos, ladies and gentlemen. We fight. We earn our spot. We earn our respect. We earn our love, even with the ones that shouldn't love us. He gave us an identity. And this is why I gotta show respect and gotta pay homage to the man that represents the American Latinos. Today you see Nate Diaz in the UFC. We love Nate Diaz, and shout out to Nate Diaz. Oscar De La Hoya has opened the doors for the American Latinos in this country.